I will talk about library classification DDC, but before talking, we should know what is library classification. Here's a description from Wikipedia. Library classification is an aspect of library and information science. It is distinct from scientific classification in that it has as its goal to provide a useful ordering of documents rather than a theoretical organization of knowledge. Although it has the practical purpose of creating a physical ordering of documents, it does generally attempt to adhere to accepted scientific knowledge. Library classification is distinct from the application of subject headings in that classification organizes knowledge into a systematic order, while subject headings provide access to intellectual materials through vocabulary terms that may or may not be organized as a knowledge system. The characteristics that a bibliographic classification demands for the sake of reaching these purposes are a useful sequence of subjects at all levels, a concise, memorable notation, and a host of techniques and devices of number systems. Synthesis. The Dewey-Decimal Classification DDC, colloquially the Dewey Decimal System, is a proprietary library classification system first published in the United States by Melville Dewey in 1976. Originally described in a 4-page pamphlet, it has been expanded to multiple volumes and revised through 23rd major editions, the latest printed in 2011. It is also available in an abridged version suitable for smaller libraries. The decimal classification introduced the concepts of relative location and relative index, which allow new books to be added to a library in their appropriate location based on subject. Libraries previously had given books permanent shelf locations that were related to the order of acquisition rather than topic. The classification's notation makes use of 3-digit Arabic numerals for main classes with fraction decimals allowing expansion for further detail. Using Arabic numerals for symbols, it is flexible to the degree that numbers can be expanded in linear fashion to cover special aspects of general subjects. A library assigns a classification number that unambiguously locates a particular volume in a position relative to other books in the library on the basis of its subject. The number makes it possible to find any book and to return it to its proper place on the library shelves. The classification system is used in 200,000 libraries in at least 135 countries. The Dewey Decimal Classification organizes library materials by discipline or field of study. Main divisions include philosophy, social sciences, science, technology, and history. The scheme comprises 10 classes, each divided into 10 divisions, each having 10 sections. The system's notation uses Arabic numbers, with 3 whole numbers making up the main classes and subclasses and decimal designating further divisions. The classification structure is hierarchical and the notation follows the same hierarchy. Libraries not needing the full level of detail of the classification can trim rightmost decimal digits from the class number to obtain more general classifications. The classification was originally enumerative, meaning that it listed all of the classes explicitly in the schedules. Over time, it added some aspects of a faceted classification scheme, allowing classifiers to construct a number by combining a class number for a topic with an entry from a separate table. Tables cover commonly used elements such as geographical and temporal aspects, language, and bibliographic forms. For example, a class number could be constructed using 330 for economics, plus 9.9 for geographic treatment, plus 0.04 for Europe to create the class 330.9 for European economy. The classification also makes use of mnemonics in some areas such that the number 5 represents the country Italy in classification numbers, like 945 History of Italy, 450 Italian language, 195 Italian philosophy. The combination of vesting and mnemonics makes the classification synthetic in nature, with meaning built into parts of the classification number. The Korean Decimal Classification (KDC) is a system of library classification used in South Korea. The main classes are the same as in the Dewey Decimal Classification, but these are in a different order. Natural Sciences for 400, Technology and Engineering for 500, Arts for 600, and Language for 700. Thank you for listening.